When you left at that
Mm,
point in time, as you say, a little bit burnt out, just
yeah,
needing a bit of headspace,
yeah.
bit of a break,
Mm,
did you at that point in time think you would continue with marketing
yeah,
in a marketing role?
for sure. I thought, look, I'm going to take some time off because I was due for a bit of a break. I was a bit of an overseas trip, da, 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 and then I'll just think about what's next. I didn't even want to think about. I had 6 months' notice before I left there, so I knew that I was leaving, but I hadn't looked for anything else. I just was like, I need the break. Um,
Yeah.
you know, uh, but then it just didn't really quite turn out like that. I started looking for jobs. I started talking to recruiters. Some trusted people in my network, getting a bit of advice, trying to find out what was out there. It wasn't really a lot, and definitely nothing that really gave me a spark of interest. I think I applied for maybe and went through the interview process for maybe two jobs. One was pretty intense, and and in the end, when I didn't get it, I was actually relieved. So I was like, "Oh, I don't think I really could have worked there if this is what they're like." And then one night I was out for dinner with. I've got this women's group that I still catch up for dinners with from census days, and one of them said to me, because I sort of bemoaning the situation a little bit, and she said, "Don't you even want this? Is this even what you want to do?" And I just was like struck. And I was like, "No, it isn't. I don't want this. I don't want to go back to
Mm.
the corporate world and to be running a big team and working in marketing. I want to do something else." So a few twists and turns since then. Like you do,
Yeah.
there's a lot of questioning but I found myself into mortgage broking.
It's so it's so interesting,
Mm.
and I think sometimes that outside perspective can be so helpful
Yeah.
because when it's you almost can't see the wood for the trees
Yes.
when it's you, but when it's another person, it's often much clearer
Mm.
whether that's just, in your case, your friends that know you well,
Yeah.
partner, husband, a coach, a mentor, just that kind of filter to kind of say,
Yeah.
did you hear the words that you just said? Like
Yeah.
it doesn't actually sound like you
Yeah.
really want to do that.
Yeah.
But perhaps you're just in that loop in your head of, well,
Yep.
this is what I do, and this
Yeah.
is the next step, and you actually don't stop to
Mm.
question it. I think often that's
Yeah.
the case, isn't it?